Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon, and this is a little tour of Daniel's art garden and a little additional stuff. This is my chicken coop. I built the chicken coop itself about a year ago, and been slowly finishing it. There's more to building a chicken coop than you would think. I mean, you can do it very simple, but then you're going to have to go through the processes of learning through mistakes or what you should have done. So I try to think out a lot of those things and get them done ahead of time. Like, as you see, I have double layered fence here all the way around, and this is a predator thing. And you probably see also I've got electric fence that's surrounding the whole thing, which I think I need another level down low. Okay. And you'd say, well, Daniel, why is it taking you a year to build a chicken coop? Well, you see, some of these things, like these boards, were actually free. They were in the woods when I moved here, right over here in those woods. And so the boards were mostly all free. Even the nesting box, that was an old bookcase that was repurposed into nesting boxes, okay, which it's not sitting where it's going to ultimately sit, but it's sitting there for now. But this cover, for instance, it costs money. The electric fence costs money. The fence itself costs money. These zip ties and screws cost money. As you know, in this world, apparently, since we're human, everything costs money. So I've got everything done, and I even have the electric fence up now, and I've got the wiring, as you can see, run into my little shed here, where I have a controller that will control the electric fence. So, but it's taken me well, a year to get to this point to where I can now get chickens. The only thing I need to do is, well, just a few little things, like add a few more little fasteners to this fence on the inside to keep things from coming underneath the shed. And hopefully this cover holds out for a while, because it's got a point to separating in it. But the reason why it takes so long is because I'm on very limited funds. I have to wait on the blessings that come in, and they only come from you guys. Literally. I get $200 a month from YouTube, and I get about 200 and somewhere between 200 250 from Patreon, from beautiful people who signed up there to contribute a few dollars every month. Most of them $1 to $5, or a few $10 a piece. Now look at the roof of my house. You'll notice on this side here there is moss on the shingles. And if we go over here and look back, and yeah, I'll be showing you some of these other things here in a minute. If you look back from this side, let me try to back up a little bit more. I don't know if you can see it, but the roof is sagging. That area right over there in the middle of the screen is above our kitchen, and it's got a small leak, and it's not good, but I can't fix it because, I mean, physically I can fix it, but I mean, honestly, I need a new roof or at least some patchwork or something, but I can't because I have to wait on my blessings. Here is a lot of different plants, as you can see, that I'm growing along with the garden in the back and the garden on the side, because I'm trying to get away from having to buy things as much out of the grocery store for multiple reasons. One, because a lot of them are GMO and they're expensive, and I could do it myself. I just have to put the work in, which, as you can see, I'm doing. Growing everything and anything I got. I ran out of containers and different things, so I had to start using milk jugs, which is fine. They're a container. I've got this area over here has this fence here, and this has beans on it. Some butter beans, speckled butter beans, and some pole beans, and a couple different kinds of things that are beans. And yeah, you can see a few little beans there. And over here, I just picked quite a few off of there. And this is okra over here. Okra plants, and I just harvested the second harvest off of these day before yesterday. So they're growing back, and they'll produce me some more okra. These are Brussels sprouts, which they're still trying to make it. A couple little okras, I don't think they're gonna get big enough. I got some more okras over there. More beans down there. More tomato plants here, because I'm trying to cut back expenses any way I can, because I don't like coming to y'all guys and asking for more help when I'm not willing to help myself. So I'm trying to help myself. The chicken coop, so I don't have to buy eggs. I don't have to buy as much chicken meat. I don't have to buy vegetables. Right here, you see some metal poles. These metal poles are, let me get a little closer. You can see they have screw type connections on the ends. These came from a ditch witch, if you know what a ditch witch is. A ditch witch drills underground lines and lays pipe underground. And I needed these because I want to do multiple things. I've got a old-timey smokehouse that I want to build so that I can smoke my own meat, save my own meat, cure my own meat. Okay, so that way, again, I don't have to come to you guys and ask you for as much support as I have in the past. These poles, one, they will be used for creating the art garden. It's based on the design that Father has given me in my head of how a garden can be created so that it produces a lot more. Maximizes the garden. It's about a pole in the center of the garden with a copper winding that goes up around it. I know somebody's probably saying, that's a bad idea. It's a lightning rod. That's evil. I can only do what Father leads me to do. You have to do what he leads you to do. But these poles were given to me. They're used just like this. They're $200 a piece, used. And I have about 10 of them, or about that. They were given to me by a Spanish-speaking man that was using a ditch witch here to put in some underground piping for another competitive company that's doing internet. You can see the right here in the middle, you can see like the little thing here. It's not a 5G thing, none of that. There's no transmitters in there, I made sure, but it's underground, which is good. And they were doing they were putting in pipe, this pipe every, what is it, every 10 or 20 foot, I think it's every 10 foot is like $100 or more dollars. And they gave me 10-foot sections, some of them longer than 10 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and also some bigger ones in here, as you can see, where I've got some of my chopped wood saved, and saving some boxes that I use to start fires. And ultimately I'm gonna turn this into a little outdoor kitchen, because ultimately I'm going to have a fire pit that's going to be right here, and behind the fire pit is going to be a smokehouse. But I have to be able to drill those bigger logs on the bottom. They're straight. There's a few crooked ones on top, but the bigger ones on the bottom are straight, and I have to be able to drill some core holes through those logs in order to stack them and use some of these metal rods in order to give them strength to hold straight up and down. Makes sense. Build walls. And of course I have to strip the logs. I got the logs, they came out of that cleared lot over there. They were given to me by a generous man who brought the logs over here. And his name's Scott. And he brought them over and gave them to me. I said I wanted to build a smokehouse, and if he had any extra logs. So he brought me these. Then the pipe was being drilled, or they were putting in these lines, and I asked the guys doing the pipe, putting the pipe in, I said, is that basura? Meaning trash in Spanish. And they said, sí, basura. So I asked them, could I have it? So, well, they gave that and these to me, which I have plans for irrigation and potentially on the house. So some of my wall wood for my smokehouse showed up. The $200 per piece used pipe showed up, to not only use for the walls, but to use also for the art garden of putting the spire into the air, the tree in the midst of the garden with the serpent wrapped around it. I know somebody might want to get that mixed up, but I've explained some of it before, and I probably will again, I'm sure, especially as it gets closer. And I got the pipe for free. It all showed up for free because I was kind to people. That's literally how it showed up. And this wood, this is pear tree wood. This was a large old pear tree that it's for cutting up. This is there's a little bit of it right here, but most of this is not pear tree. There's a little scrap here, and all of this is pear tree wood. I got it for free. It showed up surprisingly like everything else. And I consider these things the blessings of the Father. All of them. And I consider you guys the blessings of the Father. Now, here is another portion of the garden where I have cucumbers. I've got a row of cucumbers, I've got a row of cantaloupe, and I've got another row of cucumbers with a few things mixed in, because I needed somewhere to plant something. And like this little tomato plant here that probably ain't gonna make it, but it's making a good little place for some vines to grow up for cucumbers to make some cucumbers. And I got some nice good sized cantaloupes in here. And then back there at the end of the lot, right there at the top of the screen, there's a number of squash plants and some red potatoes that are growing there and doing pretty good. I've got, this is a peach tree right here. Big mature peach tree. Unfortunately, no peaches this year. I've got a grapevine that's growing here. This is going to be Daniel's art garden. This is just the beginning, but it will be. I will manifest it, and it will be Daniel's art garden. This is my little shed that's in the backyard here, as you can see. This is where the smokehouse ultimately is going to be, right in this area. Back here in this open area here is going to be a greenhouse. I will manifest it. Greenhouse, it will be a nice plexiglass kind of greenhouse that'll be right here. A little bit more over this way, so there's plenty of room for the sun to shine on the garden. Or I could flip it, put the greenhouse over here and the garden over here. That's possible. I have thought about doing that. All of these dreams will be manifested through the Father in heaven. But most of these things will be manifested through the Father in heaven, through you. You that is listening, because that's how it works. Show you, let's see. I could show you a number of other things, I guess. But I guess the point I'm trying to make across to you is I am working to try to help myself. I am making great efforts, not only with the Supernatural Show, not only with offering my services to build websites and to build videos for people and do all this kind of stuff, and I have received a communication from someone that is interested in me helping them. Hopefully that works out. But I am trying to help myself. But I am still reliant on the people that I serve. The people that I bring the knowledge to, that I bring. And you either see that knowledge and appreciate it, or you don't. Most of you do. Some of you never will, never would, and despise even listening to my voice. It is what it is. But in order for me to do the things I want to do and take care of things for the household that's important also for Miss Kim, and the minor things, she don't ask for much, really. She don't ask for much. But right now, even though I'm on the verge of getting chickens, even though I'm on the verge of building a smokehouse, even though I'm on the verge of some different things, I'm stuck. My boat is sinking. And I need y'all guys' help. Hopefully, Father willing, there will come a point here in the near future where I won't have to ask. It'll just be given here and there, and it'll just be extra blessing on the side. But right now, I still have to ask, because I don't have no other option. I serve the people. I provide my services to the people for free, with hopes that on occasion that they will help me when I need help. And I need help right now. Yes, again. I need to make it a little further down the path. And y'all guys are the only ones I can come to and ask. I apologize for being so upset the other day about PayPal and all that. It is what it is. I was just really upset. And no, that never worked out. And no, I won't be getting those funds. But we will continue. We will not be defeated. And I believe there's enough of you that will continue to support what I'm doing and what I teach. Enough of you that I serve and bring you things that you wouldn't otherwise know about, that me and Miss Kim will get through this. And you know, our Father in heaven sees all of these things. And no, that's not a guilt thing. It's just a fact thing. Our Father in heaven sees all these things. And I hope that He truly blesses all of us for what we're doing, because this is truly a group effort to continue this work, and also to continue to build what I need to build to get to a point where I no longer have to ask for y'all guys' help from time to time. Links are below if you're willing to help me some more this time. Or maybe it's your first time. I don't know. But yeah, links are below. I love you guys. I hope you watched the live show today. We do Monday, Wednesday, Friday live shows around 2:30, somewhere in there. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pretty much every week. Every once in a while, depending on what's going on, I can miss a show. But today was a very good show. You need to see it. There's knowledge there. There's gold there. I love you. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.